Coach Wright, he's a legend. See, he had to climb the ranks from the bottom, to be honest with you. Going from a Division II basketball player, making it all the way to the NBA in the 80s, was definitely unheard of, and Coach Wright worked his tail off. Well, fast forward, about 20, 40 years later, from 85 when he played his last year in the league, now he's a college coach for the first time. Now look, he's got an uphill battle to climb. But if there's anybody that can do it, it's somebody that had to work from the bottom, had all the odds stacked against him, had to go against all these superstars day in and day out, and still made a name for himself. If I had to bet on anybody, it's Coach Wright to get these kids' heads right. Look, he's not just a basketball coach though, he's a mentor. So expect Coach Wright to have these guys aligned in the classroom, on the court, off the court, to be wearing suits to the games, everything. He means business. He's not just here to coach basketball and coach boys. He's here to coach men. And let's get it going. UCF Dynasty, let's get this underway. Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the season opener here in the UCF Knights Dynasty. Now, going into this season in episode 1, you guys saw a lot of ratings for these guys. Now, these are the final builds here. We have the official ratings here for all these guys. A little bit lower than what you saw in the intro video, but now you see the actual ratings. And I did this because I initially started this series on the PC. Now we move over to the Xbox 360 where the game is much more stable. The game freezes naturally, like it just freezes. It's just a known issue, but on PC it's really bad. Xbox 360, it's a lot better, so we have officially switched it over to the console. Now, thank you for watching episode 1. I'm excited for this series and to start this journey underway with UCF. And FIU has a decent team. We're going to probably play them 2 years in a row in the first 2 seasons. And they have a decent team compared to us because we are both D- teams. So you will see how good this game should be as we get used to our squad as well. We have a lot of good pieces, a lot of young guys. Let me know down in the comment section who you think is your favorite guy on the roster. But without further ado, let's get this first season underway. It's Darkunas. I call him Darkunas. Domas Markunas wins the tip-off, and we do get the first possession here of the season. Here is Larry O'Neal, the freshman. He works it around to Antonio Johnson, who a lot of experts are predicting to lead us in scoring this year. Jack McAbee gets it knocked away, recovered by Antonio Johnson. Back over to the wing, Larry O'Neal. They send the double team here with about 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Over to Darkunas, back over to McAbee in the corner, and he takes the first shot of the season, and it goes in. Jack McAbee scores the first buckets of this series. Missed shot that time. Here is Mwangi pushing it up the court. Jack McAbee leading the charge at point guard all the way to the basket. It's an and one. Jack McAbee with the first 2 buckets of this series. He gets that one to go, and it is now a 4-point game as he goes to the free throw line for the first time. 6'4" junior. He goes to the line, and that one will be off. Can't convert the and one on that one. 4-0 game now. McAbee playing defense. He throws that one back. And here's a rebound by Antonio Johnson all the way up the court. Darkunas in traffic again. It's a foul. And one. McAbee at one end and then Darkunas on the other. How about McAbee with the defense? And one. And we go to the free throw line once again. Darkunas looks to make this a 7-0 game early on. The free throw is short. 6-0. Here comes FIU the other way, throwing it all the way up court this time. Back in Markunas down, but a nice pass into the lane. That one will be good. It's 2-6 start here for FIU. And here we go, Mwangi in the post. Back out to the corner. Maccabee open three. He can't get that one to go. And here comes FIU the other way. Now down by 4, steal, deflection. But here's Antonio Johnson with the steal. He goes coast to coast. Will he convert this one with the left hand? And he does with the contact also. Nice start by UCF. FIU ends up getting an and one now, 5-8 game. Here's an easy shot inside. Nash Kolchak with the contact as well. Cannot get it to go. On the other way, this is Devon Bands who gets called for the foul. FIU is right back in this game. Purvis Stratling, what a name that is, going to the free throw line. And the first of 2 will be good. As now he makes it a 6-8 game, 2-point game here. And the second one is off the front rim, rebounded by Marcunas. As here we go the other way. Our first subs check into the game. This is Jordan White. Crossover and a dunk! Oh my goodness! We saw this in the intro. Jordan White is a high-flying guard, and he goes up and climbs the ladder, throws it down. And now it is a 10-6 game as here comes UCF the other way after a rebound all the way is Mwangi. He can handle the ball a little bit. 12-6 game. I like what I'm seeing, this kind of up-tempo offense, because we came into this series as more of a half-court offense dedicated or predicated by Coach Wright, but there is a foul and FIU sticking in this one early, 9-13 game. 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Here is Purvis throwing inside, and that is a great dime and a dunk, and now it's a 2-point game. Marcoon is now getting double teamed. Here is Cody Stanley off of the bench. He can't get that one to go. I don't know if he forced that contact or not, but I think he made that shot a little bit more difficult than it had to be. And their number 44 scores 2 straight buckets to tie this ball game up with 5 minutes to go here. Let's see what Mwangi can do in the post this time. Throws one up, and he does draw a foul this time on Bill Shepard, number 44. And here comes Mwangi to the free throw line, 6'9" freshman. The first free throw is off. These free throws are kind of hard in this game. The second one is also off. And now here comes FIU the other way. They throw a huge outlet pass all the way up court, and the contact over Antonio Johnson to get that one to go. No foul called. FIU has the 2-point lead. Here's Maccabee, pick and roll. He answers right away with the dunk. Tied at 15 apiece with about 4.5. Here is another dribble drive by FIU, and a foul by Mwangi, who was playing under the hoop. And they hit 1 of 2 free throws here. As now here they are back on offense again. FIU with a 1-point lead, fade away, and that is good. 11-2 run by FIU. It looks like UCF, off to that great start, has cooled off a little bit, but Maccabee still doing his thing. He's got 8 points, 4 of 6 from the field. A couple of those have been dunks. So 18-17 game, fadeaway 3 now, and it's knocked down. Wow. 21-17 now for FIU. Off of that huge 3. They're not even a 3-point shooting team, but here's Jay Henry off the bench. He drives and he draws the foul. 2 on Metcalf, 2 on Pham, and Metcalf has his second foul of the game. They might have to pull him. As here comes Henry to the free throw line. He does come up short on this free throw. Free throws have been killing us, and the second is off as well. Wow, we are not shooting well at all from the free throw line. We're getting there, which is good. We're just not knocking down these free throws. As here's a pass inside, and that is Purvis for the and one. Wow, Purvis Stratling into the game off of the bench. He gets an and one on Antonio Johnson. And now here he goes with the free throw. That's good. Up to a 7-point lead at that point. And now they have a 6-point lead. Stratling with the ball again. Driving. Euro step with the right hand. 6 points for Stratling. 26-18. Cody Stanley shot from the free throw line. That one is off. Here comes FIU the other way. Already pushing it up the court. And now they have about 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 26 seconds on the shot clock. They have plenty of time here. Stratling in the corner, working it inside, hop step, and the contact, and we'll get it to go. Devon Bands playing defense right there, and it's up to a 10-point lead. We call the timeout to hopefully kill the momentum here. But FIU putting together a great little first half comeback here and a nice run here, 28-18, and now we have to stop it. Here comes Milo Yarbrough into the game, crossover, passing over to Bands, back over to Yarbrough, mid-range, and he knocks it down. Good shot by the 5'9", 5'10" point guard freshman. As here's some good D once again by UCF. Here we go the other way. Yarbrough over to the corner for Cody Stanley, and there's a nice pass over to Darkunas, and he gets it to go on the layup. Now a 6-point game. Yarbrough handling the ball this time, gets it ripped away. Here comes FIU the other way. Layup, and it's going to be good. We will hold for the last shot here with about 12 seconds left. Here's Yarbrough. He takes a shot a little bit early on that one, but he had an open three. And now FIU has the rebound. Here they go the other way. Deep three to end the first half. In and out. 30-22 here for FIU. UCF goes cold after a hot start to open the game. And FIU comes back and now has a 8-point lead. We need to find some offense from somebody. So in the first half, I think the story was really getting to the free throw line and not hitting free throws. I think we left about 8 points at the line, and we're down by 8. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. We start out here with some good defense. Here's Maccabee with the wide open dunk. Good defense. Defense turns into offense pretty easily in this game, and now here is Maccabee with our team leading 8 points so far. Here is a three-pointer miss, that time by Antonio Johnson. Maccabee from the outside, in and out. 2 missed threes here for UCF to open this game. As here's a hook shot by FIU missed. Down by 7 now. Here is Jack Maccabee pushing the ball up the court, slowing down a little bit. A little pick and roll this time, getting to the basket with the left hand, and that one will be off. But here goes Maccabee to the free throw line. 10 early points for him. He knocks down the first free throw. That feels good. Second one will be good as well. So now back to a 5-point game. Leads can be erased pretty easily in college basketball. As here we working inside to Nash. Kolchak. Nice move. And now it is a 3-point game here. As here we are with some more defense. Kolchak with the deflection. And Johnson takes it all the way, but it's blocked. But Kolchak following up with the rebound and the dunk. And now it's back to a 1-point lead. Antonio Johnson now playing defense. Hands up, but he allows his man to get to the bucket. And it's going to be a missed little floater that time. Larry O'Neal the other way. Works it up onto the other side of the court. Here's Henry getting to the bucket, and we do take the lead here. We're on an 8-0 run, and FIU will call a timeout to stop the bleeding. And now here we go. We're playing with a 1-point lead here. FIU splitting the double team and getting to the bucket with the contact. And they will go to the free throw line there and hit both free throws. Now it's a 1-point lead in favor of FIU. A good spinning move this time and another bucket. And now FIU's lead is up to 3 points. Working it around the perimeter this time. Here is Bands over to Johnson. We still have yet to hit a 3-point shot in this one. Still down by 3. Here's FIU the other way, and they get a bucket, 39-34. Now here is Maccabee handling the rock. Down by 5. He gets to the bucket. Right-handed layup, and that is good. Back to a 3-point game here. 7 minutes to go. Here's a jump shot. Missed. Offensive rebound. Nobody's boxing out. And Metcalf throws it down. And now here they go. 43-36 with a 7-point lead. Here's a pass inside. And that one will be easy. Right under the bucket. Stradling gets it to go. It's a 9-point game. Here once again. Some more contact. 11-point lead. FIU is starting to pull away. The big men, Bill Shepard and Metcalf, are doing their thing down low. It is now a 12-point game. 6 minutes to go. Here is Cody Stanley, though, in transition, gets it over to Larry O'Neal, and he does dunk that one through. And now it's a 10-point game. Larry O'Neal up to Cody Stanley, missed layup, offensive rebound, and O'Neal cannot get that one to go. You just got to hit shots like that, but here is defense. Hopefully he's turning into offense. Stanley the other way, over to Henry. Henry drives the lane, over to the corner. Jordan White can't really shoot threes, so he drives the lane. Gets the contact and gets it to go. That maybe should have been a foul. 48-40. Now there's 4 minutes to go. Larry O'Neal working it up in transition over to Jay Henry, and that is going to be good. And now it is a 6-point game. 3 minutes to go now. This is a missed shot by Bill Shepard. Offensive rebound, though. FIU is killing us with these boards late in this game. It's back to an 8-point game. Jack McAbee back into the game now. Driving to the bucket and will get it. Looks like he was trying to draw some contact on that one now. It's a 7-point game. 1:30 to go. McAbee getting to the bucket again, and he gets another one. Now it's a 5-point game. Jack McAbee putting the team on his back a little bit. 51-46. 3 by FIU. That one's long. Here we go the other way. McAbee, he's got numbers. Good pass to Antonio Johnson. He throws it down. It's now a 3-point game. 50 seconds to go. We need a good stop here. A 3-point shot by FIU, and that's a bad shot right there. They're not a 3-point shooting team. And here comes McAbee the other way. 51-48, looking for a good shot. McAbee sees an open man in the corner. It's Larry O'Neal for the tie. And he knocks it down. The first 3-pointer of the game comes with 41 seconds left. And O'Neal ties this one up. And here comes FIU the other way. 51 all. After the timeout this time, try to run a play. And they will get called for a moving screen. And now here we go. 25 seconds left. McAbee getting double teamed. He's our leading scorer so far. Over to Mwangi. McAbee, we get it right back to him. Trying to hold for the last shot. He's our hottest guy on the squad right now. We want him taking this shot. He calls for Darkunas on the pick. He fakes one way, goes the other, gets to the bucket, and draws the foul on Badru Grimes. And now McAbee goes to the free throw line. We've struggled with free throws this game. He is 2 of 5 with 18 points. We'll see if he can knock these through. The first will be good. 1-point lead here for UCF. Jack McAbee with a chance to extend this at least to a 2-point lead. This one is good. 5 seconds to go. FIU calls the timeout, but they don't cross half court, so they will have to start out all the way back here. 5 seconds. They inbound it. 2 seconds. They will chuck it up at the buzzer, and this one is going to be off, and UCF comes back. Down 12 with 5 minutes to go. UCF comes through with a victory. Jack McAbee was absolutely amazing down the stretch. And what a win. FIU was making it difficult. They had some very good offensive rebounds. They were playing good defense as well. We missed some easy shots. We did miss some free throws. Obviously, that was the biggest concern in that game. But we ended up getting the victory. How about some of our guys here that I didn't expect to do that well? Darkunas had 4 and 8. I mean, that was big. He had 8 rebounds, and so did Mwangi. But then Johnson, I mean, I'm surprised that he only had 4 points. He missed a lot of 3-pointers. He had missed 4 total. He was 2 of 9 from the field. After a while, I just didn't shoot with him, to be honest with you, because I was I just didn't have confidence in him. Darian Edwards had 0 points. I thought he was going to do a lot better. Cody Stanley, he actually missed a couple of easy shots in that game, but we ended up making up for it when we put McAbee back into the game. We do use auto subs, by the way, so I don't really control who goes into the game, who doesn't. Milo Yarbrough got in for a mid-range jump shot as well. And then Stradling had 8 off of the bench. He was pretty unstoppable there for a stretch. But nobody had any double-digit scoring on their team. and it was just interesting that nobody really scored over 10 points. We shot 38% from the free throw line. That was just absolutely terrible. And then we only made one 3-point field goal. We're going to need to shoot better threes going forward if we want to really be a good team. But at least we get the victory. We start out 1-0. And I'm guessing next episode we will get through the first 5 or 6 games. We play Jackson State next, Texas Arlington can't talk, Evansville, and Oregon State. So I'm pretty sure we'll get through the Oregon State game. That's kind of my goal. But I hope you guys enjoyed the first game of this series. Still under the weather a little bit, so sorry if I sound a little nasally. But thank you guys for tuning in. Hit subscribe, hit that like button. Stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I'm about my pledge. I'm decked up on blue bills, and I won't stop until the cash pit look like fall leaves in the backfield. Tell her out of my face if she coming with that bull. Quick to say my piece, I'm so after school special. She brainy, but them jeans looking like